welcome and be our guest, at least for the next few minutes, as we try to take your mind off of the boredom that you find yourself sheltering at home like we all are doing. But I do hope that you and your family are doing well. Now, Theatrics is going to do a series of videos and activities entitled Playing a Part, where we will try to introduce some basic concepts of theater. And we invite you and your family to join along in the activities and the games as they are presented. For as you know, theater very much is a participation art. And therefore, we want all of you to get involved. Just like these shows that are presented on our backdrop here, there were many individuals and families who played a part in making them a reality on stage. And we very much want you to participate with your family throughout all of these videos. And now, I would like to share with you a theater toolbox that I think contains some of the essential elements to teaching about theater. Now, the first element I would like to teach you about is, oh, what's this? I thought it was right here on top, and well, that's not it. Where'd it go? It fell down in the bottom. Wait just a moment here. Oh, there we are. The first element of theater is the imagination. What's an imagination, you say? Well, imagination is the thinking process that helps you to pretend and make believe. It's like looking at the clouds and seeing in them certain people or animals or objects, or taking an empty box and creating with it a whole realm of ideas. Now, believe it or not, your parents and even adults, they use this very same tool at home and at work. They may just call it something different, like thinking outside the box or brainstorming. But it's all the same thing, really. Now, I would like to introduce to you a certain activity that I like to use to help develop and bring out one's imagination. This activity is called Create What It Isn't. Now, in order to do this activity, I have assembled certain household objects that I found at my house, and hopefully that you have at your house too, so you can do these activities along with us. But I've also invited some other people from my house. I invited my son Caleb to join us and play along, as well as my two daughters, Emma and Brittany Crocker. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Always.
Okay, so the objects that I have brought from the house is a paper plate, a wooden or plastic mixing spoon, a cord or rope, or you can use a shoestring if you don't have any of that at home, and a small blanket, or you can use a towel. Now, the way that this works is we are going to select one of these objects here, and you're going to imagine it to be something else, something that it isn't, because we're going to create what it isn't. All right, would you guys like to select one of these objects here?
Ooh.
Now, we want to make sure that what you create is about the same size and shape of what the object that you have. Caleb, I see that you have something there in your hands. All right, using your imaginative skills, what do you think this could be?
Oh, well, I guess it could be a really long mustache.
He's just saying that because he can't shave right now. All right, Emma, show us what you creatively have come up with.
This is a cape.
Ah, da 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 da. All right, Brittany, what did you come up with?
It's a little hat.
Very good, very good. Now, do you see how this works? But wait, there's more. Not only do I want you to tell us what you imaginally think that this object is and what you've created, but I want you to show us how you would use that object as well. Make sure that you use certain actions and stuff so that we can get the feel of your imaginative works going on. Caleb, do you want to demonstrate?
So no, It's a snake! Oh! Ah!
All right, very good, very good. Emma.
It's a picnic blanket. Let's have a picnic.
Okay, very good, very good. And Brittany.
It's a steering wheel.
Better get off the roads there. All right, now I can really see your imaginations working, and I hope yours are working just as well. Now we're going to take this just a step further. I always like to take things just a little step further, and we are going to select one object from the four here. So I want you guys put them, all of them but one. And what we're going to do is the three of them are going to work together, and they're going to see how many different ideas they can come up for this one object. Now, to make this even more fun, I like to time it. Let's say about a minute's worth of time. Will that work for you guys?
Let's do it.
All right. And so we're going to see in a minute's time how many different ideas or objects that they can creatively, using their imaginations, present for us. And I'm going to time it and count them. Okay, hang on here. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go.
It's my phone. La 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 la.
Oh, that's a good one. One.
It's an eye patch. Arr!
Two.
It's a sword.
Oh, three.
It's a hairbrush. Oh. Fabulous.
It's a
Four.
neck scratcher. Oh, right there, right there.
Five.
It's a hand mirror.
All right, six.
It's a lollipop. Cherry.
Seven.
It's the biggest hairbrat ever.
All right, eight. 30 seconds.
It's a wand.
Ooh.
Ooh, nine.
Hello? Jaws. It's a cell phone.
All right, 10.
It's a trick for a circus clown.
All right, 11. 10 seconds.
It's a ruler.
Ooh. It's a
Alright.
feather. Ah, oh, that tickles.
All right, 12.
It's a slap bracelet.
Oh, that's it. Okay. So, wow, that's a lot of ideas there. I think there's 13 if we count that last one. Okay. So I would like for you to try this at home as well and see if you can come up with as many ideas as they did and then share that with us. But before we go, there is one other thing I would like to leave you with, an activity that you can do at home with your parents. I would like for you to take all four of these objects that we have right here and try to create a costume for a character of your choosing. They're already jumping at it. All right, very good. Now remember, you have to ask your parents for permission, but you can cut some of these items and mold them to create the character that you have in your imagination. Now, if you guys don't mind, if you'll just go right over there and continue to create. All right. Well, we thank you very much for joining us for this section of playing a part and looking at the theater element of imagination. And so tomorrow, we will try to have another video for you and pull another theater element out of our theater workbox here so that you can learn about something new. And then always share with us at director@theatrics.org. And now at this point in time, we'd like to have you have a very creatively wonderful theater day. Thank you.